Yeah, I'm foamy and bubbly. Take me for who I am. Not a phrase I say often. Hello everybody, it's Barry here. Hope you are well. Yeah, it is a possibility that you might be better than me because I've been a little bit groggy last few days, haven't I, Mrs. B? Bit of man flu?
Yes.
To all the men out there, I survived. Do you know what water pie is?
No.
I was asking them.
Me?
But that's fine. Do you?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's a recipe that was developed in the Depression era. In fact, I've got a book dedicated on that where lots of recipes were kind of just, you know, you made good of what you could. So the actual main ingredient to this pie is water. This thing has come to the top of my attention again because in the last week, a lot of you have been going, Barry, there's this thing on TikTok with Sprite. It's called a Sprite Pie, and it's basically someone has taken that recipe and instead of using water, they've used Sprite.
Okay.
And it looks, you know, it intrigued me. So I'm like, okay, let's give both of these pies a try. Now, I was going to do it with 7-Up, but I only picked 3-Up.
You got Sprite?
Yeah. It's a Sprite pie. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I get it now.
One thing that you do use is a ready-made pie crust, and this is absolutely true. I went into the supermarket this morning to get one of these ready-made crusts. I prefer making my own normally, but there was about 40 of these, and out of the entire row, only these two did not have a crack and effectively broken. So all that stock, I really hope they give it to a food bank or something. And one of these, unfortunately, is a savoury one. It doesn't matter, there's no salt in it. I've looked in there, it's just plain, whereas the other one's got a bit of sugar, so we'll compensate for that. So, without further ado, we're going to make water and 6-Up Sprite pie.
Okay, have fun.
All right, do you want to taste it at the end?
All right.
Thanks. So let's do Barry Tries Pies. I have spotted another teeny crack there. I think it will hold it. It should be okay. The most important thing, we bake this for an hour, so you are going to need some foil if you want to just cover the crust as it bakes for so long. Otherwise that could possibly burn. So first thing I've spotted is that my pie crust might be too small for this. I'm adding the water. I think we'll be all right, just about. Oh my gosh. I really feel like I should have put in that on a tray. Oh my gosh, it's leaking. No, that gap, the cracked part of the pie, look. Oh my gosh. Right, first of all, I need to make sure Beck doesn't see this. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be all right, but look, it's gone right down. I'm just gonna try and I've got some flour to one side, but water and flour does create a kind of glue. So I'm just gonna see if we can seal. Right, I'm taking no risks now. I'm putting it in a rimmed baking dish so any water will just stay there and not in the kitchen. If not, well, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think we can move on. In this bowl is 200 grams of sugar, and we've got some flour. We're gonna get 5 tablespoons. Apparently it's got like a sort of buttery, which you'll see, we do add that in a minute, cookie kind of taste to it, which is incredible if it's just this. And you can see how people are just mainly saying, oh yeah, the main ingredient is water, could really be impressed by this. Nah, folks, I'm still getting a little leak on the side here. It's going slower, but this needs to bake for a whole hour. It's not gonna work. Right, we're gonna blind bake this. I'm gonna get this water, oh my gosh. Right, one soggy pie with flour added on again. I'm putting this into an oven that is slowly warming just to try and bake that through to seal it by a bit better.
1 cup of sugar plus 4 tablespoons of flour.
Right, this is the thing that I wasn't sure about, right? This, shut up. This Sprite, right? They haven't, there's obviously sugar in Sprite. They haven't taken any of it out. They've literally just used the same recipe that it used for the water. So it's gonna be like sugar overload, which I don't mind because it's gonna caramelize a bit more perhaps. Oh my gosh, I thought I damaged it then. I was about to show you, look. There's not a single crack in that one. In fact, there's a few loose shards of pie, so we'll get rid of that crust. Okay, please hold. I like what I see so far. This is good. We've got the sugar and flour mixture already ready that I was going to use on the other one. We're leak free. Okay, it's looking good. Right, so this is the mixture of flour and sugar that we just... Alright, okay. Because of the carbonation, gonna have to take our time. Obviously with water it wouldn't do this. But water pie might not happen right now. Ah, that smells amazing. It wants to foam over. Oh my god, this is so light, I'm on edge. Someone's ringing me. Alright, Nats?
Alright.
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 Yeah, you're on camera at the moment.
What?
I'm filming you. You're in my video, you made it.
Oh no, I interrupted you.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm currently sprinkling flour and sugar onto a pie.
Oh, nice.
I'll get back to my pie.
Get back to your pie.
Alright, cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Or should I say, pie? Why is it not spilling over? It's kind of like, yeah, I'm foamy and bubbly. Take me for who I am. Not a phrase I say often. So apparently, we add some vanilla extract and just sprinkle it on, like that. And then also, apparently, a couple of teaspoons of butter. So I've got 5 teaspoons. I mean, that's quite a lot. You suddenly get why it's going to be a buttery, cookie-like taste. And I really hope this doesn't push the level over. Oh, look at that! This is a Sprite pie. So apparently, I'm not going to wrap it in foil just yet. We bake it for half an hour at a slightly higher heat. So let's get that going. So I can try this one again and get this one. Wow, look at you. That is crazy. Get it in there. All right, folks, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm walking as steady as oh my gosh, there's so much movement in that. Oh, I feel like I'm on some sort of crazy game show or something. Right, trying to get it onto the shelf as steady as I can. Oh my gosh, loads of it just spilled out. Oh gosh. I mean, I think that will do. The Sprite that's on the tray, I'm not going to save you, mate, but I want to get it going, and then I'll come back to it and put foil on it as and when. So this is half an hour like this, apparently. There's a little bit of leakage on the side. It's bubbling. I was kind of expecting to see Waterworld with Kevin Costner running around in my oven in there. I'm delighted to say that hasn't happened. The fluid at the back has kind of stayed there, and it does look quite rigid. Although apparently when we take it out of the oven, even at an hour, it's still going to be quite wobbly. Only then, once it fully cools, will it set. So in this other oven, we have been doing the blind bake just to, ooh, I think that might have worked. Just to give it the best chance it can. I really want to have both to compare. I really want this to work. I might just lower it slightly. I might just stop there. How about that? Oh, I'm going to go for it. So again, it shouldn't foam up this time. This is one of the scariest things I've done in a while. I'm going to leave it at that. It's getting quite close. But so far, no spillage at all. I'm hoping that flour there is just going to slowly absorb in. So, ooh, the vanilla goes in. Oh my gosh, that is so close to the edge. And this time the butter, I've actually grated it. So I'm just going to spread it around.
That looks like cheese on the top.
It does look like cheese. And you know what? This is a really weird angle.
Oh, hello.
There's been no mess, no spillages.
Well done.
No spillage whatsoever. Oh, slowest walk of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh, in that goes. All right. Oh, let's have a little peek, shall we? Oh, steamy, steamy from the fan. Another 30 minutes, lowering it to 160. So by opening the door slightly, that'll help that a little bit. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty cool. And I might have ruined one of my plans. So if you're interested in the Barry Lewis silicone mat, the links are in the description. They are very useful for situations like this, but it wasn't there before. It did spill out. It smells like an ice cream. Half an hour, and the other one's in there for about 20 odd minutes for the first bake. Yeah, baby. Amongst all this craziness, a Thermomix has just arrived. You guys have been asking me to review one of them for years, and they very kindly sent me one, so keep an eye out for that video soon. Two very different pies going on. We've got like a foamy, carbonated cloud here that's nearly there. It's sort of slightly caramelized, smells sensational. The watery one, luckily, I just had a little look. You can just see teeny little bubbles there. It's not much happening, but it's not leaked. Right, check this out. Oh my gosh, this looks fantastic. Also a little bit alienish. And I've destroyed the back of the pan. Look at that. Let me just give that a little wobble. Oh, do you know what? This isn't actually wobbling that much at all. In the video that I've been tagged in loads, the Sprite one, because this is the Sprite one, as remember, it's supposed to wobble a lot. It's not, and actually what it doesn't show you, that video just ends, but you were supposed to let this cool to room temperature and then refrigerate it to chill, because it should then slice and almost firm up like a proper pie, like a jelly pie. We will let this cool down fully, and we'll wait for the other one and just compare like for like. Oh, look! And out it comes. There is, again, not as much movement. It is a smaller pie crust, so maybe I'm actually giving it more baking time than it needs. But speaking of that, just like the other one, you could probably push that and get a more sort of caramelized crunch topping on there. But again, I'm gonna leave it to cool and then actually chill it. So this and the other one will chill for about 3 hours. And well, I might stick it in the freezer actually, save a bit of time, but we'll hopefully be able to take a wedge out of it. Okay, just going back to the Sprite pie, there's a little bit of a dip in there. Obviously we lost a little bit, but it just might be how it's kind of settled as well once it cools. I should have used one of my mats, because obviously I've now got where it's spilt out, stuck. The sugar has caramelized it and locked it to the bottom of the, oh my gosh, I might have ruined this. Oh yeah, we're all right. We are all right, but next time, use a baking mat. These are amazing. I just was not expecting that. This one is actually stuck to the foil. Oh no. So there must have been a slight leak in it still. See that little piece there? That is not going in a tummy. So it's fair to say we have two very different pies. This is the Sprite one we did, so it is a little bit lower, a little bit more richer in colour, which could be the caramelisation of the increased amount of sugar in there. But this is the water one, which has gone, well, I mean, look, it's firm. It just looks congealed and very lumpy. It looks like wallpaper paste before it's mixed up. But ultimately, let's give it a taste. It could be nice. Could is a key word. Okay, that's the water pie. A little bit murky and misty, but hey, we'll take it. I'm impressed that it's set. That's good. And the Sprite one, that's got like a bit more spring to it. Oh, and a crust. Yeah, a much firmer crust on it. And a little clearer.
I'm just trying to work out which one's which.
That is the Sprite. Yeah.
I thought so, because it's got like the white bubbles.
I want to try the water one first, because I feel like the Sprite one might be better.
It's not going to taste of anything. Did you put sugar in it? And flour, like the other one?
Yeah, it's the same, it's literally the same ratio.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm eating sugar pie. All I can taste is sugar.
It tastes like custard to me a little bit.
That's actually quite nice.
It is, isn't it?
That's really sugary.
It looks awful.
I don't think it looks awful.
I cannot get away wallpaper paste pie. Honestly, I've done a lot of wallpapering recently.
If that's sugary, what on earth is the Sprite one gonna be like?
Ooh, that's more like, it's like being more caramelised. You don't get the carbonation in there. There's a slight hint.
You get lemon and lime. Did you buy sugar-free Sprite?
No, I didn't. I made sure of that.
I can't. That one just tastes like Sprite. That one is just like sugar. This is the most strangest thing I've ever tried.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that is a lie.
You're married to me.
Yes, that's not true.
You know that's not true. Remember that time I made you anchovy
stuffed in potatoes?
You baked a potato and you called it out, and then you shoved an anchovy and some sage in it or something and baked it.
I think we've told that story a lot, but yeah, that was bizarre.
Yeah, we did, sorry. Because I can't find the original video. I don't know. I did go up online, but...
Can you not find it?
I don't know.
Someone will. This is such a good idea, though.
That is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Water pie.
We're going to just feed our kids on this water pie.
No.
Water way to...
No. Taste the sugar. I'm not giving them this.
Well, there we go, folks. I fully endorse you trying this. And I think you should go for the water one. And you're more of a Sprite one?
I am a Sprite.
Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of the videos, especially on the Barry Tries playlist, which you're in right now. You don't realise you're in it, but you're in it. Have a marathon, grab the popcorn, and grab a water pie. What a way to spend your day.
I can't think of one back.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Sideburns, moustache, goatee, maybe all three. The actual Sprite one is so much sweeter when you go back and forth like that. Wow. They're both, on its own, the water one, if you didn't have the Sprite one as comparison, would be fine. But for caramelization, the depth of flavour, the Sprite. Try it, honestly. You'll be really surprised. It does look... That's the sound of our washing machine. Great.